What's good, everybody? I'm just about to show you this real time tattoo time lapse. Well, it's not even a time lapse, it's just me basically going through the tattoo, how it is, you know, precise, strategic, pushing those lines like they should be pushed. One thing I learned is you gotta have an idea of the right size needle that you should be using. Right here, I think I'm using like a 7-round liner, honestly. And it gives it that bolder look. When I first started, I made the mistake of using a 3RL for certain lines, and they just didn't have weight how they should. And I feel like once you could realize and see beforehand which needles you're supposed to use, I feel like that'll help big. Also, voltage. Let's talk about voltage. What I'm doing is lining with like a 7.2 volt. That's like my sweet spot. That's like where I like to keep my voltage when I'm lining. And sometimes I use it when I'm shading. It just depends what I'm doing. For that buttery shade, I would probably use like a 6.5 volts with a 3.5 stroke. This is all like a 7-round liner with 7.2 volts with a 3.5 stroke. Man, I always wanted to do tattoos. It's literally been like something that's been on my mind for years. And I just never I never dared to do it because it was like I was scared to make people feel pain with the tattoo. And I had to get over that fear. One day there was a tattoo convention around my city, and me and my wife went together. That same day, I just was like, you know what? I'm about to buy me a tattoo machine. It's like, it's time. And it's like, I love to do art. I love to paint. I love to draw. I'm very artistic. So why not try to go into a different lane and make money at the same time? Like, I needed an extra income. Like, I was cutting hair, and I felt like that wasn't enough for the bills that I have. So I went and bought that machine. I bought a Mass Fold Pro 2. I think I paid like $160 something plus tax and shipping. When that tattoo came, I was so happy. It felt like a new beginning. Like, it felt like a new journey in my life that I just wanted to keep going and keep pursuing. And I'm not going to stop. Like, this is like what I love to do. And it's been about a year now. The work that you see is like over a year of like practice and studying different artists and learning with experience. A lot of people usually come to me for floral ideas, but I'm really a well-rounded artist. Like, it don't matter what you try to give me. I'm going to try to execute it as best as I can. Like, I don't judge what tattoo you want. Like, as long as it's not something like bad, like of hatred or racism, then I'm going to definitely do your tattoo without a problem. But yeah, man, I really love doing tattoos. Like, I find peacefulness as I'm doing it. I love watching the process of seeing the artwork come together. There's no better feeling of watching it through your own eyes from start to finish. And that's the most rewarding part. Also, like, when the client sees it, they're really happy with how it came out. So yeah, man, those are things that I love to do. Yeah, man, and that's how I got into tattoos. I'm going to keep doing them, man, because I really enjoy them a lot. I'm always thinking about the next piece, like, how can I do better? How can I shade correctly? How can I do different styles of shadings and techniques? I'm trying out different inks. For this one, I lined it up with a dynamic ink. And then I used the Quadrant ink. They got a new bottle that they released. It's like a dark, rich black. And I really like how it shades. It's really smooth. And it heals pretty good, too. But, yeah, I done tried out a few different needles, but I really like to stick to my main ones that I purchased. Because I noticed that some needles just don't hit the same. Like, I feel like some of them die out quick. Like, they get clogged up. They don't have good flow to them. And some got amazing flow. Like, you could just, like, pull a clean line without a problem and use it. You can, like, use one needle throughout the whole tattoo most of the time with a good brand. There's only a few brands that I struggle with. Like, there's a needle brand that's, I forgot the name of it, but they're white. They're like white cartridges, and I do not like them. They start acting up in my machine, and they don't flow right. They don't flow smooth. I really don't like them at all. So I avoid stuff like that. And one thing that I saw on Instagram, some lady was using cotton pad, like makeup wipes. And I found that is a big reliever to the client. Because you don't want to be wiping sometimes with a dry wipe. And if I do have like a paper towel, I'm going to put like some ointment on there or even wet it up so that it's not like scraping their skin as I'm tattooing. And most of the time when I'm lining, I'm just dabbing it. I'm not wiping. So, yeah, basically you just take your time with it. And you don't got to rush no tattoos at all. If you can just go into a tattoo with the mindset of, if this takes 5 hours for a small tattoo, then let it be. So yeah, man, those are a little bit of tips. And one thing you should always do is eat something and stay hydrated before a long tattoo session. And try to get a good night's sleep. Seriously, like, don't underestimate how much better you would take the pain if you're well rested and hydrated and you ate. I done had this dude come to me when I first started tattooing. He wanted his girlfriend's name in the inside of his bicep. Bro, this dude almost passed out. He got lightheaded. And he didn't even let me finish the tattoo. He paid me and walked out. And he's still to this day walking around with an unfinished name tattoo of his girl. But the problem was he actually started smoking weed before he came to my appointment with him. And I don't judge people. If they want to do that, that's on them. It don't bother me, but just know that it could heighten your pain. I suggest you do not drink alcohol a day before your tattoo or the day of or while you're tattooing. Seriously, because you're just going to make it worse for your tattoo artist. A few times people done took pills and drank alcohol the day before and they're just bleeding. Like, every time I put ink in their skin, there's just blood coming out. Like, and that is not good for the ink and the pigment. It makes it like it doesn't hold well. Think of it like this, like I'm putting the ink in your skin and the blood is pushing it out because you're bleeding so much. And that's something you just want to avoid. Like, you don't want to keep trying to work around a tattoo that's all bloody and stuff. Normally when I tattoo, people do not bleed at all. It's very rare. Unless it's a certain spot on their body where I noticed they started bleeding more. Other than that, my clients do not bleed. And they're not even in much pain. I really have a light hand. I try to take my time. And I do not rush people's tattoos. And I've been doing art for a long time. Like, I literally just... I used to paint. I used to draw daily. I still do to this day. Because, it helps you with tattooing. It helps you understand lighting and color and shadows. And learning how to tattoo goes hand in hand with drawing and painting. They both do. Like, ever since I started tattooing, I feel like my drawings got better and my paintings, because now, with the knowledge of I gotta saturate their skin and make it real dark in certain areas and make mid-tones and light tones and highlights, now I'm applying that to my drawings. I'm applying that to my paintings. Every little thing, like, even if I have just like a design where there's no shading at all, with the knowledge that I have, I can create my own light source and follow it strategically, and it's going to make sense. It's not going to be this tattoo where the light source is everywhere. So if you do tattoo, I really recommend that you just try to learn about drawing, learn about shading. At least try to have a background of being artistic. Or just start practicing, like start tracing lines with a pen and a paper or a pencil. Get some graphite pencils and just like learn how to shade. See what makes sense. Come up with your own style of shading and your own style of drawing. Because everybody has a different tattoo style. And that's why people go to certain people. See, me, I'm not like a big cartoon person. I've done some cartoon ones, but if you got like a black and gray realism, I'm going to say yeah to that over a small cartoon colored tattoo. I really like working with the black and gray. That's really my favorite, honestly. Because black is timeless. You can't go wrong with having a nice black saturated tattoo that's been done well. And please, guys, do some research on your artist. Whatever tattoo you want, look around. There's people that specialize in certain areas of artwork. I done seen people from the hometown that I live in, Rochester, New York. I done seen artists mess people up, man. And it is so bad, bro. Like, I feel bad for the client. Most of the time, I just look at it and I just stay quiet. Like, it's none of my business. Like, if you want to go to that person because they charge $100 for a half a sleeve or $150 for a half a sleeve, that's on you. Just know that you're going to have, like, just expect a $150 tattoo. Stop complaining about prices to people, telling an artist they charge too much. You don't know the type of work you're going to get. And if you do your research, you're going to know. So I promise you, man, once you start doing that, once you're able to know what type of chair you're sitting in with this artist, your tattoo is going to be better. I feel like a lot of young people who just turn 18 and they got the itch to have a new tattoo. They're quick to jump in anybody's chair without doing research. And that is so bad, man. I think people really don't realize that tattoos are permanent unless you get them lasered off, which costs hella money, which is hella painful. People say it's worse than getting the actual tattoo. And it takes multiple sessions to get it off. So think wisely, think smart before you go to an artist. That is a gem that I'm going to drop on you right now. If you don't do your research, man, then you might have a bad tattoo. And that sucks because I got a couple of them. I've been in those shoes. I've rushed to get a tattoo just because I wanted a tattoo, and then years later, I'm not happy with the tattoo. I regret it. I feel like everybody has a tattoo they regret, though, but some people are smart enough not to. They'll wait. See, the key is to be patient. If you're patient and you do research on the type of artist that you are wanting to get a tattoo from, then I think you should be good, bro. It don't matter if you're a female or a male. Do research. Please do research. Some people ain't sanitary. Some people just want quick bucks. They don't even care about you at the end of the day. They just want your money. So they're just going to trace a little bullshit stencil, throw some little fuzzy shading, and your tattoo is going to look old within a couple months. It's not even going to look fresh. So please do research. This is like a classroom 101 of how to find an artist. Even if you got to speak to multiple artists in your DMs, shoot them your ideas. You can judge to see who has the best vision of what you want. See, me, I'm the type, I create sleeves from scratch. Like, even if somebody send me an idea, I'm not going to just put that same design. I'm going to switch it up. I might switch the font. I might switch the shading. I might add a different leaf or a different flower in there. You got to make it flow through your body. This guy's tattoo right here, he plans to add more, so I left it how it was. But when you have a client that wants a tattoo from you, you have to look at their body structure. Some people are athletic. Some people are like skinny. Some people are chubbier. And everybody has different shapes to their body. And not everybody's tattoo is going to go on the same. Some people are just like, I don't know, they're just not going to be the same. And you as an artist have to realize that and see that and approach it that way. Because you want it to flow on their body. You don't want to just slap a design on there just because they want a design, you just slap it on there, tattoo them, and call it a day. Nah, man. We not doing that. We in 2025, man. There's artists that are dominating right now. And if you want to be that artist, you really got to put the knowledge and the work into it. You got to do research. You got to learn. Put your pride to the side and learn from somebody. I don't care who it is. Learn. Seriously. You have to. It's only right. You're doing your client a favor and you're doing yourself a favor just by learning. What's 30 minutes a day just watching a YouTube tutorial or watching TikTok of artists showing techniques and stuff? You need to apply those techniques that you're seeing. Don't just look at them and forget them and keep scrolling. Like, really write notes if you have to. See, me, I'm the type, before I have a tattoo, I would even ask ChatGPT, like, what stroke, what voltage should I use? What needle size? And that really helps. Like, it helps when you're prepared mentally before doing a tattoo. It comes out way better. Trust me. It's going to be worth it, but you just got to, like, stick with it. And if you made it to the end of this video, and you're an up-and-coming tattoo artist, I suggest you not to ever give up. Please don't give up, man, because I've been wanting to tattoo for so long. And it wasn't until years later of me doing artwork that I decided that I had the confidence to pick up a tattoo machine. So yeah, man, if you really do want a tattoo, you could even reach out to me if you have any questions about any ideas, or if anything, just reach out to me. My page is right here. My Instagram is linked to it. I got you. I'm not a gatekeeper. I will help anybody and everybody. And for the people that want a tattoo from me, DM me. I'll be happy to tattoo you. I done tattooed people from different states. People done drove hours just to come get a tattoo by me. And I only been tattooing for a bit over a year now. So never give up. You never know where things will take you. You never know. Just keep going. Keep showing up. Have some confidence when you approach things like this. And you're going to do good. You're going to be good. Have a plan. Have a plan to succeed in this. You have to respect this craft. Tattooing is a craft you have to respect. Every stroke, every line, you got to do it with respect. Because these are people's skins and they're permanent. Not everybody is going to have the money to get them lasered. They're going to walk around with fucked up tattoos. But this is my finished product right here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check me out in the next video. Thank you.